to make your item filter working nice and cleanly, get an anvil and rename any block to some sort of filter item. Now we can put this in the hopper, and any item we want the hopper to sort out. So if it's for one chest, we need to put 18 of that item into this slot here. It collects our chest back into this chest, but if I throw anything else in, then it won't go through. So how the circuit works is that whenever you get an item like a chest and you throw it through, it can pick it up because this item is a chest. But if you say you got another item like an anvil or something, it doesn't automatically, there's not enough space for it to go in because all the filter things, they take up the space. But it locks it because it detects that there are 22 items in here, and when there's 23, the signal strength goes up by 1, causing the repeater to go on and to unlock it, let the item pass through, then lock it again until it's 22. Now these two circuits are both stackable, which means you can place them side by side and they will not interfere with each other. Say we just rebuilt this little circuit quickly, these will not interfere with each other, so they still work sorting wise. If you put a chest in here, it will go through, and anything else it won't. But for the other hopper, which I got hoppers inside of it, the chest won't go through because this is the hopper where chests only go through, and this is the hopper that only lets hoppers through. Now if we got maybe 2 or more chests side by side, we need to have some sort of chest that we throw our items into, and they'll automatically get sorted. And if there's any that you don't have any chests for, there's a chest out here. First we have to transport these items to here, and so they'll go through all of here. Place a block here at the end of the hoppers and just make a hopper line like this. The other way is to use water and ice. Can be any type of ice. And we also need slabs. Now this one is a little bit more complicated, and if you mess this up, the water might flow down over here and you have to rebuild all that. So what you have to do, you have to place slabs on the side with a comparator or above the chests, depending on which side you do it from, which I'll show you later. And you'll also need signs. So to do this, you'll need to place your blue ice or whatever ice you have in between all of your sections of hoppers and chests, because water only travels 8 blocks at a time, so you can only have a gap of 8 chests. So simply place water, but if I throw this item in here, it gets stuck on the hopper. So to fix this, we will need to have 2 chests, so a double chest like this, and let's just remove that water for now. All we need to do, we need to place our bucket so it flows into the chest and then under the slabs and through the hoppers. This way, whenever I place a block, it will get pushed to the chest and it will float along this edge of the hopper and it won't get stuck. Now to make all the items in this chest get dropped, we need a dropper system. So basically just grab any hopper and make it point towards a dropper, so that all the items flowing from the chest will go into this dropper. Now we have to make a 2x3 platform. Place a comparator here, one block, and another one over here, diagonal to it. Place redstone here and on top, and a block on top of this redstone. Next, place a repeater over here, and some redstone dust linking it up. And this is also really important. We have to place a block above this comparator, otherwise it won't work. So once you've done that, then we need to make some sort of elevator for the items to travel up, so they can get into these hoppers right here. Place some soul sand, make some sort of elevator here, or just stack up blocks like this. Now we need to place water in every single block, otherwise the items won't get shot up. Now what we do, if you have a hopper system, then all you have to do is just place a water bucket going into this hopper and a block on top of the soul sand. This is important because your items will shoot out and they'll despawn. If you're not using the hopper system and you're using the water elevator system, make sure that this is going into a chest. Just grab one, and then it flows onto the side to the hoppers, which is really important to do, otherwise the items will despawn. Now what happens if you want the items to go into this chest? So this is going to be the chest where none of the items fit in any of the chests because it's not sorted. So all you do, grab your hoppers, lead them down into this chest, and it should work fine. But if you're using the water method, just add a deep down hole into here and hoppers at the bottom. It will still work the same. The items we have inside here are chests and hoppers. So if we grab a stack of chests, a stack of hoppers, a stack of soul sand, the hoppers and chests will get sorted into these two chests. As you can see, the chests are already going in here. But also the soul sand, it won't fit into any of these hoppers, so I'll have to travel down through here into this chest. And as you can see, the chests are already, and the hoppers are already getting picked up by this hopper, so they're being transported already. So we got our stack of chests, and let's wait for the hoppers to arrive. So now all our hoppers have arrived. So as you can see, the soul sand is being filtered out and is going into this chest. So these are the basics of any sorting system, but the thing that makes it different is the amount of chests in the middle, because this will account for how big your storage system is, however big it is, but also what type, whether it's one chest or two. Now say if you want to have one storage system here but another one here, what do you do now? But you only want one chest that you want to put your items in, and it will filter through all of these chests as well. So what you have to do is basically just grab these hoppers, but instead of placing them down into this chest, you have to move them around and make them go through these chests as well. Now I'm going to show you some cool designs that you can do when building your storage system.